We are back, baby, with one of the most controversial episodes in bar rescue history. It's drinking the shot now. Actually ranked as a #2 episode on IMDb. And we're about to get into it and give you all the updates of where are they now and what happened to it.
One who neglected it.
I apologize for the inconsistent uploading, but as I said before, I do have a day job. Sometimes that gets in the way. I ask for you humbly to help subscribe to my channel, share it, comment, help it grow. I'm not a professional YouTuber by any means, but maybe with your help, I'll get there. Who knows? Right now, it's just a hobby because I like this show and informing my fine community of what's happening currently. So without further ado, let's go.
We have a list of things in this one. It's about 12 items. Right.
Rickety Rockin Rhonda, whatever. Rockin Rhonda in Florida. This episode was kind of crazy. Rockin Rhonda bought this bar back in 2011. It was a karaoke bar before. She took it over. At its lowest point, it was losing about $32,000 a month. And in 2015, it was hit by a hurricane, and that greatly affected the business. Fun fact, Rickety Rhonda was actually a stockbroker and karaoke enthusiast. She had that place jumping, and that's how she actually earned the name Rockin Rhonda. For some reason, after the hurricane hit, Rockin Rhonda actually designed, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God. I'm actually leave that blooper in there just because I don't care. You guys need to see what goes on in the back end here behind the scenes. Anyway, so Rockin Rhonda was denied the insurance claim. Sorry, she was denied the insurance claim because the building was old. So she got frustrated. She kind of checked out mentally, let her staff kind of run amok in the bar. And when she was there, she was giving away free shots and doing all the things that bad bar owners do. Obviously, losing $32,000 a month, she was, at present time, $100,000 in debt. So, good old Jon Taffer shows up, and Rockin Rhonda turns into tearful Rhonda as she starts bawling her eyes out. And Jon is empathetic with her, which he often is after ripping them a new a-hole. But you might remember Rockin Rhonda for having the slanted bar and beer kegs going almost through the floor.
Look at the angle on the beer cooler. I almost feel if I push the thing down though.
Yeah, it's dropping about 4 to 5 inches and 2 foot. This is the joist and the seal on.
Surprisingly, Rhonda didn't know much about her bar financials, which is crazy because she's a stockbroker. So you would think that she'd be an expert in financials. And during the stress test, Jon told Rockin Rhonda that she can't be tearful Rhonda anymore and cried during the service. Of course, that went absolutely abysmal, and after burning food and the restaurant getting chaotic because of the stress test, Rhonda was in complete tears. Of course, after the failed stress test, Jon, as usual, we don't need to rehash it, comes in, fixes the floor, fixes the bar, and rebrands it. Rockin Rhondas is now Rhonda's A Neighborhood Bar. So where are we and what's happened to since? The Rockin Rhondas episode was filmed in late 2016. It aired in 2017. And at the 6-week check-in after the episode, sales were up 50%. And Rockin Rhonda was actually one of the few bar owners that seemed to really be outwardly of Jon Taffer's help. She made several posts about Jon Taffer's help, thanked him, said he did an amazing job. And actually, surprisingly, unlike most of these bar owners, kept a lot of his systems and tools and resources and knowledge and implemented it all and kept it structured. So, unlike 50% of these bars, I think I actually did a short on how many of these bars actually closed. Unlike 50%, this bar is actually still open. Rhonda has got back on stage and done some of her karaoke and again got that place hopping and going. At the time of this video, it has 4.5 stars at almost 700 ratings. She has a very active Facebook and social media profile, and the reviews seem pretty good and people seem to love it. So it is what we call a true actual neighborhood bar. She holds karaoke nights, sports events, a lot of things that kind of bring community and people together and be social. So shout out to Rhonda over in Florida. I wish more bar owners would listen to Jon. That's why you're on this show. But again, make sure you guys follow and subscribe to my channel. This one was a quick one. I did it because people love this episode per the ranking on IMDb. But let me know down in the comments what episode and bar you guys want me to cover. Otherwise, check out my other episodes.